Hey there, in this quick mini voice code tutorial, I want to show you one of probably my favorite commands, which I call the quick redo command. Um, this command is awesome because it allows you to redo whatever you did in your last command phrase. A command phrase is essentially a chain of commands spoken all as one sentence. Um, so for example, I have set up here just 4 folders. And imagine I want to rename each of these folders. And I want to copy the text that's already there and then paste it so it says bin, and then I'll put like a hyphen and then maybe the word unused. So normally that'd be a bit of work to do it for each one of these. But VoiceCode has a cool way of doing this. So first I'll do everything I want it to do in a single command, and then I'll show you how to redo it for each of these lines. So I'll just jump right into it here, and then I'll explain what happened. Shock, Stoosh, Derek, Spark, Demonis, unused. So you can see here, essentially it copied the first word, pasted it, did a hyphen, then typed the text unused. I'm going to hit the return key now to save that. So essentially what happened, the first command was shock, which hits return. So I'll show you on this one, which gets it ready for naming. And then the next command was stoosh, which copies, does a command C. And then Derek goes to the very right of the line you're on, like that, and inserts a space. Then Spark pastes the text that you just copied. Demonis does a padded hyphen like this. And then I just said the word unused, so it typed unused like that, and then it left it just like this. But another cool feature of voice code, actually first, so now I could redo what I just did by saying the keyword creak, which will redo whatever I did last. So let's see that. Creak. So you can see it redid the same thing, but dev instead of bin. So I'm going to undo that real quick. But let's see now how I can actually add to the creak command, the redo command. So if you notice, the first time I forgot to hit enter at the very end to save it. So I'll say this time creak shock, which will redo what I did before and then even add to it, and then save that as the new command to redo each time. So I'll show you that. Creak shock. So there, it did the whole thing, and then it pressed enter at the end. Now I'll do it again for each of these ones. Creak. Creak. So that makes it way easier to rename all those files how I wanted them. And now I'll just undo that all with one command. The command dizzle does an undo, and then I'll say the number 4 afterwards, so it'll undo 4 times. Let's see if that works. Dizzle 4. And I'm back where I was. So that's just a quick example of some of the really cool power of voice code. It really enables totally new workflows and ways of thinking about achieving complex tasks, especially when you can chain commands together and then save those chains of commands and reuse them. It does some cool stuff to your workflow. I'll be releasing more of these mini tutorials, so stay tuned.